Tanzania's Zuchu has gone onto socials to express her frustration, devastation for not receiving full payment for her performance during the CHAN 2024 finale. That was Kenya versus Madagascar that happened at Moi International Sports Center. That's at Kasarani. But again, some of the reactions and the questions that people are raising are like, why did you sign up to perform if you knew that, full payment had not yet been disbursed to your accounts? But again, this is just a lesson to each and every artist to Kunje, because I personally myself too, I have taken projects in the past where, they said, come, just come. And immediately you're halfway, almost out, we're going to disburse the payments into your account. And you finish moderating the event, you've interacted with high-profile dignitaries, and nothing. The only thing you got was a bottle of water, a bottle of water, walikulipa na maji, And then from there, umebaki tu hapo. Sasa, in this place, because there's an event I think I moderated in 2021. The recent one I got paid. I kid you not, I've learned the hard way. Ilikuwa event, ilikuwa na United Nations Women, a University of Nairobi, Amnesty International. Yes, it's not on them, it's on the organizers of the event, yes. But I just don't know how they swapped from the previous host to me. And then I ended up not being paid. And then I had to now, from there, that's when I figured out how to have friends who are advocates of the High Court and lawyers. Right now, huwezi niweka kwa project bro kama tuja agree. We'll have to sign. I even have my lawyer's MOU. You sign on my end, I sign on my end, and then you have to sign on your end. So that when you deviate from that, my friend, you're not even meeting me in court. You'll be speaking to, the advocate or the lawyer, period. And this again should actually be an example to these artists. But again, this is something that constantly keeps on cropping up, especially with artists or creatives at large, or even casting directors. Somebody amefanya episode start to the series, hadi mwaka sasa imeisha, hajalipo hizo pesa. And I've been through it as well in the voiceover industry. I've done radio commercials, voice documentaries. I did this one where I had to negotiate. I had to plead them. Please pay me half of the money. But after learning the hard way for the last 5 years, you cannot dare me. In fact, I'm not even showing up. I'm not showing up. Kama uwezi nilipa, tafuta ma interns, ama tafuta wale watoko desperate. Wape kazi, wakuja wafanye for free, and then we'll learn the hard way. But for me personally, I have learned the hard way. But also, CHAN, it's really a low blow for you. It's such a bad image, such an international organization that upholds high professional standards to not pay people on time. You remember, you guys were very quick to find penalties against Kenya. I understand, by the way, CF, that is Confederation of African Football, has their own constitution and a disciplinary code, and that's when fans try to gain forceful entry to Moi International Stadium. They had to implement their penalties that mounted up to 12 million Kenya shillings. And I don't know, even though it started off with a little bit of tension, but it ended up in an amazing way during the finale, and that's just amazing. But please pay people on time. Zuchu took to Instagram to express everything, and I think it paints CHAN and CF in just a negative way. I also trust and I believe kina Savara walilipa pesa zao na kina AD from Uganda, because if this is what we are expecting from you guys, then some of these festering issues that have been there, even though they're even extending to Harambee Stars inside, here they had their own in-house issues. I even saw the other day a headline that said, Benny McCarthy ataki uliza kuhusu Austin Odhiambo. But yeah, I understand you guys. In fact, at Harambee Stars itself, the staff I hear allegedly who had organized the display screens and even the technical, behind the scenes, including the police officers, walikuwa wanadai hawajalipo pesa, na so they were actually raising complaints that they want their dues to be settled. Really pathetic. What is not going on? CHAN, please pay the artists and anyone who was involved in organizing. But I understand, by the way, they owe Kenya they said up to 1.3 billion Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money. And we saw Gianni Infantino, president of FIFA, and plus many other, football officials just jetting in the country, meaning that Kenya is on the map. But please, CHAN, settle the payment so that this thing should not soil your reputation or taint your image, because it looks bad on you, for real, nigga.